It's nice to sit down and, well, meet all of you. Sorry it hasn't happened sooner. I wanted to meet all of you after what had happened. And Harry mentioned that you would all be, well, you'd all be around, and I thought it would be a good time to meet.
Did we do something wrong?
They're under arrest.
Do you play volleyball too?
No, and no. Harry and Headmistress McGonagall have explained what they believe to be a curse on your wands. I've been looking into it and doing some research on my own, and from what I can tell...
Library? Sorry to interrupt, but do you have a special library that you because you're the minister, do you have a special, like a super restricted section library?
Yes, of course.
Can I visit?
Back on topic. So, the tower. No one is blaming any of you for that. I hope you're aware.
Yeah.
Then who is getting blamed?
No one yet.
Oh, what if someone cursed the wands to do a spell because maybe they knew that something might happen to you in the tower, or they knew that maybe a bad guy was coming, and so they were like, let's make sure that the wand can do a spell that can explode the bad guy.
Well, maybe that rune thing and the wands were both part of the same plan. They were supposed to work together in conjunction to maybe make us think that we did the spells more or something else.
Or like they were working against each other, though. I feel like it doesn't have to be the same person. I mean, obviously it has to be the same person, but what if there was somebody who wanted us to come to harm, and then they had this elaborate plan to enchant our wands and do something with them and then blow up the tower and do all of these things, and then what if somebody else found out about that plan and they were like, oh, well, I can't do anything about it, I can't stop this, I can't change anything, but what I can do is make them confused, which means they won't go on their date, which means they won't go to the tower, which means they won't get hurt.
Around about the time when we were organising where we would go, the only thing I can think of that was strange was that, remember Barney got pushed by something, and invisible, and then, like, Gail was around him a lot, and she was asking me lots of questions and asking about me too. But Gail's, she's only a third year. I don't think she could do wand curses and ancient rune things.
But she might be speaking to somebody else who could. I mean, the headmistress asked Olive to keep an eye on a student, so it doesn't mean that another
Gail is friends with Ashley.
Wizard could have not asked Gail to keep an eye on someone.
What are you thinking, Hermione? Well, I was thinking that maybe you could give them some special instruction.
Oh, that would be lovely.
That is, if you're all up for it. I mean, you'll still have to worry about your normal schoolwork.
No, we can do both. We can totally, 100%.
Hermione, I'm not a teacher. Harry, you did a wonderful job with all of us. That's right, mate.
Are we starting tonight, or...?
You know what? I think I could really use some help, actually.
Yeah. But look, I could help with tasting, but I'm not so good at cooking stuff, and Rosie's pretty good with that. And
if you came along, you could probably help. What?
You could teach Rosie cooking stuff also. That could help us bolster our vitality with snacks.
Well, Hermione's obviously busy. I mean, she probably can't even stay for much longer, really.
I can start putting my potions with food now.
We've experienced that, hey, watching over you. And then, yeah, I can get a job at the ministry and administer.
Child.
We could go to the library. I could figure it out. Maybe I can use a duster pretty handily if you would need a library cleaner.
Plus, Ron, you could actually have a reason to wear that hideous mask. Well, I kinda would have assumed that Harry would have been doing this. I suppose, well...
Maybe we can show off some spells so you can see where we're at.
Great idea. Wicked.
But I have... Okay, who wants to go first? Anyone?
I'll try.
Maisie, you're amazing.
I'm gonna go with fire too. I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm ready.
Harry's waving the wand around. He looks at you, and he spins one of the targets with the wand. You see one of the wizard or witch targets spin around, draw the wand towards you. Be careful, it could be anywhere.
Incendio.
With a
What
plus
happens,
3, ladies
Maisie?
and gentlemen.
The end of my wand catches fire, and I run around the room trying to blow it out. No! Oh,
Hey, put it in my soup.
I put it in our soup.
I knew that violet soup would come in handy. Nice.
Okay, it's all right. It happens to all of us. Don't worry.
Tried.
It's okay. There's plenty of chances.
I sidle up next to Maisie. Hey, you're still Maisie.
I kind of like pat her on the back and give her a look like, you got this. You got this.
All right, everybody. Good job.
It's really intense, but that's what it was like when we ran into the real thing, I guess, so it makes sense.
Do we have to stop already?
I'm afraid so. It's getting late. We join our students today as they're returning back to their common rooms before curfew. Right before the groups split up to head to their common rooms. I want to know what the conversation's like and how everybody's feeling after that session.
Is anyone else sweaty? Or is it just me?
It's really warm. It's hot
Yeah.
in the castle. Today, it's the sun or something.
Do y'all not have like air conditioning in the castle?
What?
Did Harry Potter and Ron Weasley just teach us like a private lesson?
And it's crazy, Barney, exactly that. It's crazy that they would do that when it's not even their specialty.
It's
I mean, you can be very good at something, even if it's not your specialty.
Like, I thought that maybe we'd be outside, like maybe weight training, doing some sort of like football sort of situation.
I think they're still wizards though.
Well,
yeah. And when
Even
it
though
comes
they went to the
s-
Olympics. Okay, that makes sense.
It's different guys.
different. Yeah. When
Different
it
guys.
comes to specialties, though, that's Clem's wheelhouse.
Specialties.
You got it.
Yeah.
Alex, that was really good.
That was good. That was good.
Are you okay, Olive?
Is it the sweat? Oh, okay.
Would anyone like to practice a bit more tonight?
I also have a question for you, Olive. I don't know how you did it, but could you teach me how you can make a yes sound so much like a no?
That is some magic.
That's a pretty cool trick. And I don't know that spell.
Is that a compliment? Or
It was my witty attempt to let you know. Someone help tag
Yes,
tag
it
in.
was.
Oh,
What was the
okay.
compliment?
I don't know what's happening.
Because
I'm trying.
you like how Olive handled herself, and you appreciate the way that she phrased her response, and you would like to learn how to do that because you admire it. It's a compliment, right, Alex?
Oh, well, I
yes.
actually think that it was that it felt like you were not saying the thing that you actually felt. No?
Me.
I didn't want to.
Olive? Like Olive was like, yeah, things are good. And I think Alex was trying to say that it didn't feel like things were good and that,
I want things to be good.
yeah.
So
it
can
was
we
like
make
a
things?
joke.
Can we make things
didn't
good?
come across at all.
Sorry, I'm not good. I'm practicing.
I got it.
Thanks, Clem.
What are we gonna practice? Like, if you wanted to practice spells, where would we practice them, and would I be safe with myself?
Yes, you would be safe.
For myself?
I don't know if you'll ever be safe from that, Rosie.
Because I'm such a hazard with a wand. It's a miracle I'm
And-
even in this school.
And sharp objects and hot things and
I like give her,
And
I just like
potions.
grab her and give her a really big hug. That's right.
it's fine. It's the enthusiasm.
I'll get there one day.
I just
Any-
think, based on what happened at the shop, the not where we intended to use flu powder to go to shop, I think we should be prepared.
Part of being prepared is being rested. So we should rest, and not being in detention for being out past curfew.
Yeah, it is almost curfew.
But you can
But
practice
rules-
probably.
Rules are
And-
imaginary, and so is the government. So I'm happy to practice.
But you can practice in your common room. Me and Barney practice stuff all the time, but just not dangerous stuff. But it just any. So I was reading books about magical development over the summer, and one of the things that they said is any continued practice at the mastery of magic is practice at the mastery of all magic. So if you practice mastery of safe magic, do you understand? It's like the pathway between your brain and your thoughts and making it happen. That gets lines grooved into it so that it's easier. You see, now when people walk on the grass and then a path appears, you're doing that.
I was not understanding what you were saying, but now I get it.
Here we go. I got there.
When you practice, it gets easier.
Yeah, but everything gets easier, not just this specific spell that you're practicing. You know? But only
I
little bits
disagree
for
with that
everything
because
else.
my spells never seem to get any better. But I'm, like you said, I'm sure I'll walk on that grass until it's dead, which is actually terribly sad if you think about it like that.
But you could
Oh.
practice badgering something.
Sometimes it's just nice to feel the grass between your toes, though. So
That's true.
It's called grounding. It's a technique. People do.
I do think
things.
that's a good point, though. The badgering spell might be a good place to start, Rosie.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. I picked it because Hufflepuff's badgers.
Wait a minute.
What?
Oh,
Barney, did you fart?
no. No, who's got defense against the dog hearts tomorrow?
Oh, God. Well, hold on. I wrote it on my
it's
hand.
Dueling. It's dueling.
Wait.
What?
Oh, it's dueling.
It's dueling.
Oh, I can't participate in dueling.
Well, so we've got double practice for
Well,
that intensity tomorrow.
We have defense against the dog hearts on Tuesday, but does anyone have it tomorrow?
What day is it again?
Is tomorrow Monday?
It's Sunday
Yeah,
night
Monday.
right now.
I have defense against the dark arts tomorrow?
We also have defense against the dark arts tomorrow.
Oh no.
It's
Right.
Why is
it's
this bad?
dueling. It's the start of dueling.
Rosie, there are spells that we can practice that you can use for dueling that won't be violent. You can still be a pacifist. We can just practice the spells that you could use in a duel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, I've written down some of my favorite spells. One of them
Okay.
is washing up. The washing up spell. Do you think I could use that in dueling?
Now, what
you
next?
know, I don't think so, but I think it's good that you're getting your creative juices flowing. It's good that you like a spell at all.
Okay, I've been practicing Accio because when I'm laying in bed, I can grab a snack.
That's great.
I mean, I suppose you could yell, "I'm gonna make you clean your act up" before you cast it.
Like a superhero.
Yeah, like a superhero.
And then if they have any spoons left over from the cup of tea they made but didn't put them in the sink, and
They're in
then
trouble.
they'll start getting a wet pocket.
Rosie, how you go first.
In terms of pacifism, is the line just you don't want to do anything to harm anyone? You don't want
That's what I
anyone
was
to get
gonna
hurt,
ask.
right?
I was
Same
just kind of
brainwaves.
thinking that if I had to do dueling, maybe we could do some sort of distraction or some sort of like fighting them, but with joy.
What if you stop them from trying to hurt you without hurting them? Does that work?
Yes.
Okay.
I think we should
Do you wanna-
practice Expelliarmus.
I was thinking
Oh,
that
that feels
you
like
Them
stealing.
with your
try.
personality and magic. But
Why don't you
personality.
try Petrificus Totalis?
Oh, and then they wouldn't be able to move or feel the ground underneath their feet like a statue, like Clem.
No, they'd be able
I
to
don't-
feel. They'd be able to feel the ground there. They just wouldn't be able to hurt you. And then you can tell them, "Hey, we
could
don't
I.
have to fight." You can give them a good talking to and tell them that you're nice. Put a cookie in their pocket and then leave.
Oh.
But what if
Okay,
they're
well,
mean?
Okay, try it on
No
me. I
cookie.
volunteer.
Old cookie. A cookie, but the
volunteer.
one with the least amount of chocolate chips.
Or a little note as well to tell them how
Yeah.
they can be nicer.
You smell, and have you tried being kind?
Yeah. Okay. I'm ready.
Yoga. What?
I don't think we should be practicing this in the halls, though. As it's getting close to curfew, maybe
Can
we
we
could.
just go back inside the room?
Just
No, I think that's a bad idea.
well, just do it here. It's okay.
I don't.
Well,
I
why
don't
don't we
mind
just?
going back to the room.
But then we'll be late for curfew, and then
Yeah.
we'll have to
it's
stay in the
time
room
saving.
the whole night in order to not get caught.
Slumber party.
What if there's like spells that check who's in the rooms
Who's
at
in
night?
beds? Yeah,
Like a
Yeah,
detection.
what if the prefects do that?
They do checks?
they do checks.
I've seen them walk around before at night and things. Maybe that's what they do.
Rosie, can I have a cookie?
Oh, yeah. This one has the most chocolate chips.
I'm going to throw it on the ground unless you stop me.
No! Wait. I've never felt so much anger before. Why would you do that? I made those this morning. No! Petrificus Totalis! Oh, God. Jesus, Lord. What year is that?
Terrificus
First
Totalis
year.
is a first-year spell. Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You get a
Cool.
+2. You're casting it against Alex, so whatever your relationship is with Alex at this point as well.
Dang it.
An 11.
Rosie casts the spell. Rosie, what happens?
I freeze up and my palms are very sweaty and I just frantically yell Petrificus Totalis and Alex freezes in place with a cookie in his hand. I am I'm sorry, but I am gonna take that cookie and put it in your pocket, okay?
Wow.
How do I stop it?
Rosie,
How do I
that was
stop
really
it?
good.
How do I
You
stop
got
it?
him.
Yeah, I guess. Alex, he's breathing, right? Everyone? He's breathing?
Alex, blink if you can hear us.
He can't blink! He's Petrificus Totalis.
Okay, that's all right. We can undo it, but it just means you did the spell right. You did
Oh,
a great job, Rosie.
I did a spell?
You did a spell.
Wow.
Good job, bro.
I'm gonna eat this cookie as a reward. Not your cookie, Alex. It was a different cookie.
Does it taste like more stale because it's been Petrificus Totalis?
No, I grabbed another cookie. I'm not stealing Alex's. I could never. That one's in his pocket. It's just probably an old cookie. So yeah, it's stale. So if anyone could teach me how to undo this, wait, you know what? With your hand like that, Alex, high five. Okay, now I can undo it, right?
I hope so.
You could use Finite Incantatum.
Otherwise,
Cool.
it runs out after a little while.
No, I can't stand here and watch that happen. Is anybody good at Finite Incantatum? I would love to watch you do it to learn.
All right. Am I rolling with my relationship with Alex as well? Okay. Or would this be with my relationship with Rosie because I'm doing it?
No, this would be
For-
with Alex.
Okay. So she's gonna point her wand directly at Alex's raised hand. Finite Incantatum.
It's so good, Rosie.
Are you okay?
It's so good.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I feel like I just ran a marathon.
It's really good. And your Finite Incantatum was very finite and rather incantatum.
Thanks.
The cookie's in your pocket. Please don't put it on the floor.
I wasn't gonna. I just knew that it was the only thing I could get to make you act in a sudden manner.
Oh, well, it worked. That was really smart.
Okay, well that's a good. That's good. Okay, we should go though, because we're running out of time. But you can do spells just so you can see that you can when you need to. I wasn't hurt. I feel fine. I'm good. I have a cookie now. I'm actually better than I was a little while ago, and I got to see you do a great spell. So that's all positive. So you can use that during dueling.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, problem solved. It's a victory.
Fun.
Yeah, because
Okay.
because then we get to see the real impact of our spells, you know. And by fun I mean like, well, it would be good to have a real understanding of what we're doing. It's different when it's not a target, right?
Oh, yeah. In that they're alive.
Yeah, don't worry though. The teachers will have safety measures in place. So
Yeah.
Are they the same safety measures they use for Hogwarts normally? Because I'll be honest, they're not really up to like standards for me at the moment.
okay, that's a good point, but I think it's fine. They have special dueling counter helpers, special measures.
Okay. Yeah, cool. No, I trust the school. Kind of. As much as I trust the government.
I hope no one Petrificus Totalis is me.
Maybe
It just occurred to me that someone might do
we
that.
should talk to the teacher
Okay.
about that beforehand.
You should either Act first?
No,
or-
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm actually just going to swallow the fear that I just had and then pretend it didn't happen and then not bring anything up to anyone and then just hope that it doesn't work out that way. And when it doesn't, I'll be really relieved. And if it does, I'll be totally vindicated in my anxiety.
That is very British.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
learning.
cool.
You're getting acclimated to England.
Yeah,
Fully
it's the
immersed.
air. It takes a while
Though
to
we
sink
are
into
in
your
Scotland.
bones. Yeah, well, I mean, we let it slide here.
We're in
if you're
Scotland.
cool. Yeah, that's why the
Yes.
weather's the way it is.
Oh,
Where did you think we were, Rosie?
honestly, I didn't know. You could have told me that we were in a specifically Wizarding Island, and I would have just believed you.
Okay,
I was
well,
like really distracted with the snacks on the train every year.
Do you know what the national animal of Scotland is?
Beetle.
I'll give you a clue.
Cow.
No, but
Spider leg.
no,
Unicorn?
it's a unicorn.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well,
that a
technically,
thing?
you're holding a piece of the national animal.
But how do Muggles know?
About unicorns?
Well,
Well,
wait, do Muggles have unicorns?
Yeah, totally.
no,
like,
but we
in
have
fantasy.
wild haggis, and I bet you the wizards don't know about those.
What's that?
See,
Does it look like a unicorn?
No, it
No,
looks
no.
horrid. No, yeah,
it's
it
got
doesn't.
2 short legs in the front and 2 long legs in the back, so it's easier to run up the hills.
I'm gonna kind of slap Alex on the arm and be like, "You can't lie to her. She'll believe you. I learned
Sorry.
that the hard way."
You're lying
That's a
to
joke.
me.
That's a joke that Scottish people play on everyone when it comes to haggis.
They tell people that haggis is an animal?
It is an
Well, I mean,
animal.
it is an animal, but
But it's an animal that doesn't exist.
It's
this is what
It's
happened
just-
with the tube.
You know how it's like cows and then beef are like 2 different things, so that people don't have to think about eating cows when they're eating beef. They can just say that, "Oh, I'm eating beef," without having to think about cute cows, so
Yeah.
they eat them.
Is that why
It's
they
kind of
do
like
that?
yeah, it's kind of like that with haggis.
I think that's why they do that. I
I
mean,
thought
that's
it was
what
just
makes
a
the most
name
sense
for
to
the
me.
food version of the cow. But now I'm understanding that it's manipulation.
Almost everything is.
Yeah,
So-
it's,
Sorry.
Wait. I
The
never really
government.
thought about it like that
Poultry,
before.
chicken, pork,
Oh my goodness.
pigs.
There's
Yeah.
lots of
Suddenly I
pork
don't
that's-
really
You'll
want
never
to eat
unsee it.
anymore.
Can somebody take me back to the common room? I think I'm gonna cry.
I mean, we don't
Oh,
have
yeah,
to
we
eat
should.
it, do we?
Let's
Well,
stop
I-
this conversation.
I can
Yeah, it's just.
I can take you back, Rosie.
Oh, are we not all walking?
The common rooms are in different places,
Yeah.
remember?
I mean, we could give you some space as quietly as possible to buy.
Do I?
Yeah.
Well, Alex said that that I looked really fast earlier, so
Yeah.
maybe I'm.
What? Are you
Just
gonna
what
run?
you need.
Do I
Just
have
gonna
to chase
express-
you?
No,
No,
I
he'll
just
deliver
meant
you.
if I bring
On
you
your
to,
mark.
If I bring you back
Get
to
set.
Barney.
your
Barney,
common.
she's serious.
Oh, she is.
No!
Okay.
Let's
All right, I'm racing Barney back to the common room.
Please be
That he
quick and
does-
quiet.
No, I can't. Uh-oh, my button's broken. Frick.
A 9. You race each other back to the Hufflepuff common room, and it's a pretty epic race. Like I think Rosie's like really trying.
I'm really taking this
for some
seriously.
reason, when I see Rosie run, I picture Phoebe in Friends when she's doing the running, and she's just flailing her arms wildly.
I think that Rosie has a very similar body type to Phoebe. She's like very long and gangly also, so
Yeah.
it's perfect.
Absolutely. So it's like an epic race. Barney's actually like.
What'd Barney roll?
He's trying to catch up with you. And you both are running past like the Great Hall doors, and you rush through the kitchens, and there's some like floating dishes and stuff that are flying all about. And
is Lottie working, or is it too late?
Yeah, there's probably a few people that are just kind of cleaning up. And you sort of, there's like a bunch of dishes that are floating like right in front of you. And Barney's like pointing wildly, but he doesn't have the wand out because he's running, and he's trying not to put the text up, and he's pointing wildly, and he like ducks, and the plates are like right in front of you, Rosie. You rush and see them just in time. Are you quick or quiet?
I'm quick.
Okay, you're quick. So what I think happens then is you see the plates and whatnot ahead of you. How are you quick through this situation as opposed to quiet?
I'm going to use my long legs to my advantage and lunge while running into a deep squat underneath the plates and then pop up on the other side.
Okay, you do. And we see like some of the plates like spinning, like you might have just barely clipped them with the top of your head as you rush past. And then there's just this like clink, 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 as all the like the china of the plates sort of like collides with each other. And Barney is bobbing and weaving, trying to dodge after the plates. And both of you arrive at the same time at the oak barrels.
It's a tie, but it was a good race.
I think you won. I think you won, Rosie.
No, we like literally slid up at the exact same time. It's insane. It's like a photo finish, like in that movie, Shamu.
I think Lottie is looking at us a little angrily.
Oh, I got this. Don't even worry about it. Sorry, Lottie. I will do double kitchen duty tomorrow. Sorry about that.
I think we're supposed to be practicing with Harry and Ron and the rest tomorrow.
Yeah, but in the morning. I'll do it in the morning, Lottie. I'll get up really early. You'll be fine.
Yeah, good night.
Good night. Nice spelling today, bud.
You did really well.
Oh, thanks. Did I?
Yeah, you did really well. You hit a bunch of targets, and you know, then there was some liquids that were flying around, and you did really well not to think about them and stuff.
Oh, thanks. I think I'm gonna like deep dive into the spells later and maybe try to learn some spells that will, just like bubble me in case there is water, and I can be like Bubble Boy. I don't know who Bubble Boy is. Maybe he lives in a bubble.
Sounds like it.
Sick.
So, good night.
Good night. Hey, Barney, I was just thinking, later we're supposed to be able to learn how to cast spells without our wand. It'd be really cool if you could cast your talking spell without your wand, and then while you were racing me, you could talk at the same time.
Yeah.
I bet you could talk to a professor about that.
Yeah, that would be great.
Sick. I will see you later.
Rosie?
Yeah?
So, do you,
Do you want half of this cookie?
Sure. If,
Oh, Barney, you can eat and talk at the same time. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, I can.
So cool.
So, you know how, like, we were going to have permission to go to,
Hogsmeade this year. Maybe, like we could go together sometime.
Yeah, I figure we will go. Like, do you have any water? I figure we would all like go together. So I swallowed that cookie really weird. I figure we'd all go together sometime.
Okay.
Cool. It'll be fun. I think that there's a candy shop over there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Good night.
Night. See you later. Tomorrow. Bye, Barney.
Bye.
Have a good day. At night. Sleep well. Don't let the government bite.
Barney walks off. The rest of you heading back to your common rooms. We join, I think, Maisie, Clem, Olive, and Lily as they head back to the Gryffindor common room.
So, the same as you're at home, or like completely different, Lily?
Well, not exactly the same. I think that, Dad tries to... Maybe he's a little bit easier on me. I don't know.
Well, like at home, or like today?
Well, like... just at home, I guess.
Oh. I can't imagine what it would be like if my dad came to try and teach us stuff. I mean, he's cool, he's great and everything, please don't get me wrong, like, he's a wonderful man, but I just also, like, he's my dad, isn't that weird?
Yes, very weird.
Oh.
But at the same time, it was kind of nice,
Right. So, Clem.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Good. How's it going with you?
Yeah, fine, good. Great.
Good spells earlier.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, a hard situation, right? Spells aren't really my strong point most of the time, which is really embarrassing because, I'm supposed to have known them since I was little and all of that, but...
Well, yet.
You're doing great, Maisie.
Yeah, you're really good. Tomorrow they could be your strong suit. I think tomorrow, 5 p.m., I'm expecting a big gust of wind of strong suit change.
I mean, if I could have a broom, maybe. But then again, actually, maybe not, because you haven't really done much Quidditch this year.
Do you think you can get a wand that's made out of a broom? Is that a thing? Like broom, stick, wand?
Well, I mean, some of the types of wood are the same types of wood, but I don't know if you could use a broom to make a wand, if that's what you mean.
You'd still need a core from something else, but I don't see why you couldn't, if your broom broke or got too old, why you couldn't use the wood.
You could put a dragon heartstring in it, and then it would be like a combination of last year's dragon broom adventure.
And with my barb as well, that would look amazing. Wow.
That would be metal.
No, it would be wood.
Oh, sorry. Metal is Muggle music. It's a genre of Muggle music. It's like loud guitars. It's like dun 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 dun. You know, like it's really, and it's called metal. But you can also use it to describe things that are like metal, like they're like cool, like hardcore cool. You know.
Are the instruments metal?
No, they're made of wood.
So you call it metal even though it's not metal?
Maybe it's because, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it's because like some metal kind of sounds like if you took two pieces of metal and scraped them against each other.
That sounds
It's awesome.
horrible.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Sounds awful.
I'll play some for you later.
All right.
I give Olive this like panicked look.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah, it's fun. You know what's cool about metal is that you get to like scream and let all your rage out, you know? Like it's just like, "Ah," and then you can just be like, "Rah." It's
Does
awesome.
anyone get hurt?
So like at concerts you can go and then you can, I've never been in the mosh pit. It's called the pit or the mosh pit, and you can go in and then everyone dances really, really hard, and you can get hurt there because sometimes like a stray elbow will just kind of like fly and like break a nose or whatever. It's metal.
Why would an elbow be in a pit?
Why would they throw you into a pit?
Why would you want to listen to metal scraping against metal?
Is there a way to get out?
I've heard that wizards sometimes use pits to protect, like, you know, their homes and stuff.
Doesn't sound like it's very protective.
Sounds like
I
a
think
trap
maybe-
if you ask me.
I think maybe it's like a you gotta see it to believe it and understand sort of thing. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I'm gonna make you go to a metal concert with me, and later I'm gonna show you and I'll recreate the mosh pit for you, and it'll be super fun. We can all just stand there and kind of like push each other and be like, da 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 da, you know, like it would be fun.
But like our noses will remain unbroken, right?
I mean, if you're lucky. Hey, I'm
Oh,
kidding.
hello, students. Welcome back. Oh, cutting it close to curfew.
Hello, Lady Magnolius.
Hello, dear. So, you look like you're having a very interesting conversation. What's this I hear about metal scraping?
Have you ever heard metal music, Lady Magnolius?
I believe I heard once someone grating spoons on a washboard. That was the
I guess
most
it's kinda like
metal music I've ever heard.
Cool. Well, listen, I'm gonna also show you. I think you'd really like it because there are some metal singers who have like crazy range and they can be like, "Ah," and like hit all these crazy notes. It's like totally your jam.
So what you're saying is something like this.
Yeah, but more like you know, like
You two
Very
should start a
well,
band.
I'll open the door. You're
no,
such
we
a-
should start a band. And I like kind of like give her a light punch. in
Oh,
the
well, I'm
arm.
sure I could get some of the portraits together. Wouldn't you like to hear it if we get some of the other people? Oh, are you closing? Oh, fine.
Yeah.
I hope you're prepared to be in a band with Lady Magnolius, because otherwise we are never hearing the end of it.
Well, I mean, if she does like a good job, then I'll take anyone, you know, if she's good at it.
If she's good at it.
Yeah, if she's good at being in a metal band.
Her?
I mean,
Have you
haven't
ever
heard metal
heard
yet.
her?
Wait, what would the band name be?
Lady Magnolius. No, that's not
Oh,
good.
it's got to be something with your name, Clem.
My name.
You'd be the lead. Lady Magnolius would just be there to back you up. The rest of the portraits.
No. 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 I
Clem and the
can't.
dark creatures.
Have
Oh, that would be cool.
What about like
Oh, no.
Clem and
You
the
know,
moving
because you like
portraits?
you like the class.
Yeah, that's true. I do like the class. And dark creatures is kind of like a metal topic, you know, like it's a lot of darkness and darkness.
I could make
Cool.
t-shirts.
Cool.
We could make some of those hats that like you made for Quidditch last year, Olive. It
No, you know what? Never mind. I couldn't.
put some earphones on them.
I couldn't be in a metal band. Like first of all, I don't know how to play guitar, and also I don't know how to scream yet. But maybe one day.
Well, whenever you're ready, your number one fans are here to support.
With hats on.
And
Cool.
t-shirts.
Cool.
Does everyone feel ready for tomorrow?
What is ready?
I don't think we'd ever be ready, really.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever been ready for anything ever in my life, actually, now that I think about it. Wow, I've never felt ready.
I'm sure you'll be fine. You know, when class starts.
Yeah.
I think it'll go okay.
I think you're gonna do great. I mean, as long as being in duels doesn't catapult us back to a worse memory of last year and we end up a pile on the floor.
Is that what you think's gonna happen?
That won't happen.
I don't think that's what's going to happen. No, because things are different now, you know. And first of all, it's just other students. It's not like full-grown adults and a dragon, you know. And we're there to learn how to do it, not have to already know it. So it's okay if it doesn't go super, super well or easy. It's okay if it's not perfect. And, well, we don't have to worry about our lives being at stake, so that's also a big plus in my book.
I'm just gonna go start getting ready for bed, so I'll see you in the up there.
Yeah, me too. I think it's bedtime for me too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll stick around for a little while.
You wanna, tickle it?
Sure.
Cool.
Good
And I
night.
get up and start making stuff.
Olive just kind of silently shuffles up the stairs.
Olive walks off. Maisie, do you do the same?
Yeah, I walk off, but I give Olive the space, so Olive goes first, and then I'm like, I think I probably need to go too. So it's not in tandem. The space is there to go individually.
Olive and Maisie walk up the stairs.
Clem,
Yeah.
are you sure you're all right?
What do you mean?
Well, you just, I don't know, you seemed a little, anxious?
I'm good. You all right?
No, I'm fine.
You're gonna do great tomorrow.
Well, I've had a lot of practice with two older brothers.
Yeah. And it seems like your dad is pretty good at these spells, defensive spells and stuff. Probably runs in the family at very least.
Thanks. Just remember, if you want to talk about it, you know, you can.
I don't want to spill my crab bucket on you, you know? I think if I took one out and then another one, I'd probably just end up knocking it over. And the whole floor would be covered in crabs. How bad would that be?
It's okay.
Yeah. You ever just feel, though, that, like, the feelings of having to feel the feelings is just worse than feeling the feelings themselves? That didn't make any sense. Let me say that. Acknowledging the feelings and saying them out loud sometimes is more annoying and more awful than just having them. So, and I'm sure they'll go away eventually.
Well, I mean, I think we all feel that way sometimes. But, you know, if, you know, one of Swath isn't doing well or isn't feeling okay, I think we all want to know. We all want to help, right? Like, if Maisie or Alex or Rosie or Olive or me or Barney, if we were, you know, not feeling well, you'd try to help, right?
For sure. I think, though, that, like... actually, I don't know if I told you this, Lily. So I have a therapist here. I started going to therapy when I was, not at wizard school. And, it was shortly after my parents passed away. My nan had me start therapy, and it sucked at first. I hated it. But then it became something that I just needed, like brushing my teeth or good food. So I have one here, and I'm not saying that I don't need to talk sometimes or that my feelings are too much for people, but I'm a little bit more taken care of than everyone else, I guess, and I have the space to worry elsewhere. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. But you can never... I don't know, you can never have enough support, really. You know? It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, that's true.
All I'm saying, Clem, I mean, I don't want you to feel like you have to keep it all bottled up, you know?
Yeah, but then how would I have the inspiration to write my metal songs for my new band? That's the real question.
Lily smiles.
Clem, I'm sure whatever you set your mind to, you'll do really well in.
You too, Lily.
Okay, I'm gonna go to bed now. Are you going to stay up? Or are you coming?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay up a little bit longer and then I'll be up.
Okay. Can I give you a hug?
Yeah.
She gives you a hug.
I hug back.
Good night.
Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the wizard bugs bite.
Sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Bugs that are wizards?
Tiny wizard bugs.
Where would they find the ones? Okay, good night.
Good night.
Lily walks up to bed.
I'm gonna just pull out my little like notebook and just spend like maybe half an hour writing and then go up to bed.
Okay. We switch on over to our Ravenclaws. Alex,
Uh-huh.
you have already made it into Ravenclaw common room. Barney isn't here yet.
I'm sitting on my bed, staring at the door, waiting for him to come in.
Staring at the door. Suddenly, the door creaks slowly open. Barney walks in.
Uh-huh. Okay, so, how was your race? Do your race? You were dashing.
Uh,
Are you okay?
I'm fine, I guess.
Well, that debate earlier when I said to Olive, hey, how can you make a yes sound so much like no? The kind of doing that thing. Did it not go well?
Well, I tried to ask Rosie to go with me to Hogsmeade,
Uh-huh.
but she thought I just meant with the whole group, and Barney just flops forward onto the bed.
Okay. What about other interactions? Who won the race?
I don't remember.
Oh, come on. Who won? Did you lose and you're embarrassed? Or I prod him a little bit. Did you win? And she was upset? Or did she win and you're upset? I
thought I did really good with the flowers a few days ago, and then
Okay. Uh-huh.
when I tried to talk, it felt like I used the one to talk, but it felt like my tongue was still all tied, like in my brain.
Your brain tongue was tied.
Yeah.
Okay, I need more information about. So, you started racing to the Hufflepuff common room, and who got there first?
We kind of got there together.
Oh, that's good. That's like a sign from the fates of running.
What?
I mean, that's the way Rosie will see it. She'll go, we're a perfect match. We run at the same speed. Yeah, imagine that in her voice and tell me that's not something she would say. I can do an impression if you like. Barney, we've run at the same speed. No, okay, I can stop. Also, I'm good at stopping too. Okay, and you got there, and then what happened?
Well, there were plates in the way floating because they were cleaning. And Rosie did this really cool lunge thing under the plates. And
okay, probably yoga related.
And then Lottie sort of looked at both of us.
Lottie's scary.
Like she was going to throw them at us. And then she didn't though, and Rosie apologized, and Lottie didn't really look any different. And then I tried to say, would you, well, I did say it, but she, I mean,
that's okay. Do you want a cookie? I still have the one Rosie gave me. Did she give you a cookie?
If I eat a cookie right now, then it'll just make me think about it even more.
Wait, she did give you a cookie?
She always gives me cookies.
That's true. She does give lots of people's cookies. I'm just trying to get as many data points as possible to extract. So if she thought that it was you meant everyone, did you go, hey, what about just the two of us, or was your brain tongue too tied?
Well, sort of. When she said, all of us, I didn't want it. I don't know. I just felt like if I said, no, just the two of us, then, maybe it would seem like I didn't want to be with Swaff or something. I don't know.
Okay. That makes sense. Well, that's probably... Okay, so how do we make it not sound like that? I don't know. Maisie had to ask me in the end, so I'm not the best at that. But I don't think she... So that was just a misunderstanding. It wasn't a rejection.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have given you a cookie if she was rejecting you.
Okay. Barney, slowly rotates his body, so that he's face up. Still laying on the bed.
She was really happy to race you, though. Or really enthusiastic. I think that's a good sign. Don't you think it's a good sign? I think it means she also thinks you're dashing.
I still don't understand why it has anything to do with anything. I don't think I've ever heard Rosie care about how fast someone is.
Now, see, that's the thing. You don't know what Rosie cares about until you find out what she cares about, and it's almost everything that you don't think about her caring about.
What?
Exactly. That's Rosie in a nutshell. I think I have to get used to it.
Barney starts to roll himself up into the sheets like a burrito.
Okay, I'm not helping, am I? Okay, I will fix it.
What do you mean?
Well... What if we do a double date?
Barney sort of folds the burrito in half as he sits up. What do you mean?
Well, Maisie and I went on our first date and it went terribly and things blew up. So if we just need a couple people to come with us, and I can just say, I trust Barney so much because he's my best friend. And then we can be like, and we need Rosie's cheery disposition because she makes everything happier all the time.
That is true.
And then we all have a picnic and we just see how it goes.
Okay. But
I should. Mm-hmm.
I like the idea. It seems good.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
what if everybody from Swaff sort of decides to come as well?
Well, that's too many people for it to be a date then. That's why we only have 2 for moral support. And I also am pretty sure that Rosie's the only one that doesn't notice the wiggle in your words when you write to her.
There's a wiggle in my words when I write to Rosie?
Well, not all the time, but
Oh, no!
Well, it's
Are you sure she doesn't notice? Does anybody else notice?
Barney, Rosie didn't realize we were in Scotland.
Oh, right. Good point.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I
So
feel
they'll be
a lot
happy to
better
help.
now.
Yeah. They'll help us out. We'll figure it out. Cool. And we don't even have defense. We don't even have dueling tomorrow, so
Wait
you can
a
be
minute.
like, well, Hmm?
So we don't have dueling tomorrow, and
Mm-hmm.
okay. So when we're thinking of doing this, because I mean, we're still being taught by Potter.
Right. Maybe we can do it at lunch.
The date
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Let's get it over with. Like, if I don't like if we think about things for too long, we'll think ourselves right on out of it, Barney.
Is that
It's
the
in our
way it
nature.
works?
Yes, it's some story about a scorpion and a frog or something. It's in our nature.
Okay.
Yeah, so I will pitch it to Maisie at breakfast, and we will go from there.
Okay.
Okay, I will think about how I can make it awesome as I fall asleep, and I will wake up with ideas.
Okay. I will also sleep.
Good. You'll need your energy for
Panicking.
yeah, that one. Good. Well, but get it out of your blanket, burrito, and into your PJs proper.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Barney gets ready for bed. Good job, Alex, by not mentioning your little peck on the cheek from Maisie during that entire conversation. So, to sleep you go.
And I would like our group to go ahead and roll me a d6, please. And this is food related.
Thank you for the clarification, Whack.
Sure. Okay. So, let's see here.
So I forgot how to do this.
It's just you have a food relationship, I believe, that you can just. So this is okay. So, Rosie, Barney, Alex, and Olive are the first to arrive for breakfast in the morning. And I think we see the group sort of run into each other just outside the Great Hall.
Hey, good morning.
Morning.
Hey, good morning.
Everything
high
all
five.
right?
I was gonna push the door open and go, yeah, high five.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Yeah,
it's fine.
do you want?
Morning.
Do you want to head in?
Yeah, I
Barney,
was-
you okay?
I'm
I have
starving.
to talk to Olive about something.
What?
You have to talk to me about something.
Yeah, just a little something.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, what's wrong? I mean, why wouldn't I be
Oh,
able
it's. Oh. It's one of those things that have to, and then later, when everything comes together.
Oh,
And
right.
then with
Right.
I only have energy to ask one person right now, and I can ask
Oh.
more people later.
to... Okay, Oliver, you okay?
That's weird, right?
Yeah, it's definitely a little weird.
I'm right here.
Yeah, but Alex, it's a little
It's weird.
I know it is, but I'm weird and just. They thought
Okay.
you'd know that by now.
Okay, I'll see you in
Okay.
a second and call if you need me.
Yeah, well. Oh, you meant Olive. Okay.
I'm in Olive, yeah.
Oh,
Wow,
yeah.
look at the
Okay.
breakfast this morning. It looks really good.
Alex,
Yeah, it looks great.
Okay,
What?
Olive.
what?
Okay, so. At this, I'm hatching a plan.
Okay.
And I know previously we had some awkwardness around talking about stuff when I thought you weren't there. I forgot you were there and stuff, and I didn't talk about that to clear it up. So then I was worried about talking about stuff again in case I hadn't fixed that yet. Did I fix that?
I'm going to be honest. I'm a bit confused.
That happens. Remember me and Barney were talking, we forgot you were sitting at the table still?
Yeah, no, I'm not confused about that bit. I was there for that.
Okay. Is that fixed, or is that still a problem?
Did we talk about it?
No, see, that's the thing, we didn't.
Okay. If you'd like to say something about it.
Yeah, I
do
didn't.
that.
I'm sorry. I didn't even. Well, see, the thing was, I at first thought it was what I was saying, maybe, but then I realized what I was saying wasn't really a bad thing, but it was more that I was talking about you without acknowledging that you existed within a rather close proximity to me at the time, and that was rude. So I'm sorry.
Thanks, Alex.
Yeah. So I've been wanting to check on that thing, but then also at the same time, how Barney likes Rosie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when they ran off last night, he tried to ask her out.
Is that why you brought? Are they having a breakfast date?
No, see, that's the thing. Now, unless you very specifically state things for Rosie, she sometimes just takes the broadest possible view of what you're saying. See, so he said, do you want to go to Hogsmeade? And she's like, yeah, I figured we're all going to go to Hogsmeade. But he meant, do you want to go with just... So then I hatched a plan to maybe have him tag along on like a date with me and Maisie and with Rosie, and just like a because me and Maisie had a date that went terribly because I almost killed us. I didn't. My wand almost hurt us. So then I was thinking if we did have a date, I'd probably want someone along just to make sure everything was okay. And it would probably be Barney because he's my best friend. But then if we were going to be thinking about how bad things are, Rosie's the person who makes happy things happen all the time. So she'd be along and I'd be like, well, it's those two. And he also likes, and I think maybe she likes him a little bit too. Like, she ran off with him, but she raced him. I don't know if that means anything, but knowing Rosie, it probably does, because it doesn't make sense for most people, but that's Rosie. So then I was thinking maybe they could just come along and picnic at lunch today or something, and we'll see how it went. Do you think that's a terrible... Also, you're better. When I can't think, you can sometimes make me think better.
So
When I say the things to you and you say them back, they sound how I want to say them. So how did that sound?
I think that's a good idea to get them to have some time together. But if Rosie didn't understand that he was asking her out yesterday, I don't think she's going to understand that this is a setup with the way you're doing it now
I
either.
thought that maybe it seemed unfair that she didn't know that it was potentially a date for them.
Wait, but why doesn't Barney just say, just to clarify, this is a date?
His brain tongue got tied.
Okay, right. Yeah, I mean,
What if I wingmanned?
Yeah.
I said, Maisie, I want to have a date at lunch with you, but I think maybe Barney should come along because he's sensible, but she then no, because then I'm saying she's not, but she'll get it, right? Or maybe she won't, because I sometimes mess things up.
No,
And then I would say like Barney doesn't have a date, and then I'd be like, oh, Rosie, but you're so cheating. No, I don't know how to do it, but that's how I want to do it because I feel like. See, this is why Maisie had to ask me out.
You could just tell Maisie what you're planning and then have Maisie ask Rosie to be her +1 for safety, and then you ask Barney, and then if they like each other, then it'll just happen from there.
Okay. We'll see if they both agree. Separately and then come together, and then maybe I'll tag in Maisie. Thank you for organizing my brain for me. And again, I'm sorry for not I was so caught up, but I can't get caught up and ignore my friend's existence. So lesson learned, hopefully. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm dating Maisie now, but I can still hug you, right? That's allowed? That's within the rules? I don't want to break any rules. Okay.
Yeah, that's alright.
Thank you. I think we'll have a quick hug.
About this time that Maisie is walking down the stairs.
Have fun on the double date.
Yeah.
Just to clarify, is everybody at our normal table?
No, you're
we were
seeing
outside the
Alex
Great
and
Hall.
Olive just outside the Great Hall doors.
Oh, hi!
Hi, Maisie.
Just talking about you.
I would like to read Olive, please, because this image does not look right to me, and I would like to know what's
Yeah, they were
going
just
on.
hugging.
They were just hugging. Something is seriously up here because this is not the Olive that I know. Am I?
Your relationship with Olive?
Is this a read between the lines? Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
An 8. You get to ask one question from the list there.
How are they feeling?
Incredibly sad.
I'm just gonna give her a hug. Let's just yeah. I'm just gonna give her a hug. Hi.
Hi.
You come in.
Alex had a date idea. I think he wanted to run past you.
Yeah, you can go check in on.
Yeah. I'm going to go inside, but you have a lot to catch up on, so she's gonna kind of like pat Maisie on the back and then go into the Great Hall.
What did you do? This is Alex.
What do you mean?
What did you do? Look at Olive. What did you do?
I gave her a hug.
Why is she so sad?
She seemed happy when I hugged her.
I don't think that's a happy Olive.
I just asked her for some advice, and then I apologized.
Why are you apologizing?
Because I ignored her existence by accident.
And you think that... So that's what you did? You ignored Olive's existence? Why did you ignore Olive's existence?
It was an accident.
What? Please explain the accident to me, Alex.
We were all sitting at the table in a great hall, and then everyone got up and left. So then I was like, Barney, something. I think Olive realized, because she's like with the detective hat and the magnifying glass and figuring out clues and stuff. And then Olive was like, hello there. Because then everyone didn't get up, just everyone except Olive got up from the table. And I think that she was hurted. But I just got so caught up in my own brain that I didn't see
Your
with my
friend.
eyeballs. Yes.
You didn't see your friend.
Correct. And that's why I apologized. And she seemed happy that I apologized, and because I practiced it. And like specifically said I did this and that's wrong, and and I'm sorry. I did a good apology. I practiced it, and she seemed happy that I like really happy. She's like smiled and then I said, hey, and I'm dating Maisie.
Did she smile with her eyes or with her mouth?
With her face. There was and I said, is it okay? Like, am I still allowed to hug? Are we still allowed to hug even though I'm dating? Because I don't know if I checked. And she said, yeah, it's okay. Then I gave her the hug, and she seemed like happy that I gave her a hug, and then.
So what? When you were talking about forgetting about your friend, what did you did something and forgot about Olive? What were you doing that forgot about Olive? Alex?
I was talking. I was very focused on the words in my brain and making them come out of my mouth and into Barney's
so why
ears.
is Olive talking about a date then?
Oh, because I was going to ask you on a date at lunch. We go on a lunch date today.
I feel like I'm missing something here.
Me 3. Not just me 2, me 3, because it's extra. That's why I said that. Sorry, not the time for trying to be clever. I am also very confused. Did I do something? I don't think I did something wrong. I didn't.
So you asked, you left the table and forgot about Olive, and then you asked her about a date.
So the thing with Olive happened a while ago, a few days ago, last week. I spoke to Barney at the table without realizing that Olive was still at the table, and I mentioned Olive's name. And mentioning someone's name when they're there like they're not there is not nice. So I apologize for that today.
What did you do today?
Today I apologized for that. And before that, I asked her about, Barney tried to ask Rosie out, and Rosie didn't understand that that's what he was doing. And then so I was trying to help Barney, and sometimes when I can't get things straight in my brain, I see them out in a jumble, and then Olive takes them and throws them back, and they're not jumbled. So I was like, "Oh, you're here. We can do that." And then I did that and came up with an idea.
Did you tell Olive that was what you were doing? That you needed her help to unjumble your words? Did you?
Yeah,
did you tell
I
her
said that. Yeah, because she did it good before with you when I messed up. So I really don't think it was me this time, but I could be wrong.
What did you ask her?
If my idea, what my idea was, and if it was a good idea, and if there's any problems with it.
What's your idea?
Well, our first date didn't go so great. It did up until my wand.
Yeah, up until the blowing up part.
Yeah, apart from that. And then, I was thinking if we were going on a date, maybe it'd be good to have someone tag along, just so we would get extra eyes and ears. And I was like, I really trust Barney, and if we don't want to be really down in the dumps, Rosie's so cheerful and makes everything so happy. But then it would be sort of like forcing Rosie into a date since she's probably not aware of it. So then I was just wanting to talk to you about it, so if we could say, hey, do you guys want to come along on a double date? Like if we just ask, because you did it with me, you just asked me to date you. What if you just asked them to date each other? They'll say yes. I said yes.
Wait, hi, hey. What double date are you guys going on?
It's not a double date. Actually, I think what it is that Alex is just finds that Rosie is very fun all the time, and that would make everything okay. And
this is why I asked Olive first.
Did something to Olive, and I'm walking into the Great Hall. I'm leaving them behind.
What did you do?
That's what Maisie asked.
What did you do?
I don't know. What did I do? I think
Alex,
I tried to do good things, and then bad things happened.
Okay, let's just get some breakfast.
And that's a good place for us to take our break. Oh, God. I would just like to emphasize this is the panic and fear that goes through so many young people's heads when these feelings start coming about. This is how confused and awkward it really is. So good job, everybody. We're going to take a little bit of a break here, folks. If you haven't done so, please make sure you follow these wonderful people. You can head on over to tablestory.tv/WAW to follow them in all of the places. Please go follow them. Follows are free. They're wonderful. Please, please, please go give them a follow. And if you have yourself a Prime Gaming that you haven't used yet, consider throwing it their way. Get yourselves some emotes. Go support these people. That'd be fantastic. Otherwise, we're going to take a little bit of a break, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Hang tight for more Witchcraft and Wizardry. Yeah, lots of good food this morning, Rosie. Did you make it?
Well, some of it I worked a little earlier than normal, cause I did upset Lottie last night, so I got up bright and early, and I did some breakfast and a lot of I did dishes. I did a lot of dishes, so dishes. But you have to do your dishes if you want to cook in the kitchen. That's what Lottie always says. Except she sounds not. It's more like, do your dishes if you want to cook in the kitchen.
That was good. You sound just like her.
Thanks. Yeah, I've been working on that impression for 2 years now.
The plates are really clean too.
That would be my word. Thank you. Yeah, I scrubbed them really hard today, so my fingers are dry.
I don't think I know any spells to moisturize fingers. Maybe there's a product or something that the Weasleys have. Alex would probably know.
Yeah, I mean, there's just like lotion. I'd just use like some lotion. I'm sure my dad's packed me some like lotion.
Right. Right.
Rosie is just like going in on breakfast. One of everything, half an egg hanging out the mouth, the whole 9 yards. She's looking a mess.
So, are you nervous about Defense Against the Dark Arts today?
I don't know. I'm feeling a lot better after I completely Petrificus Totalis Alex last night. And I think I found the perfect spell to use in class. So, we'll see. I think it's fine.
I think you'll do great. You really surprised Alex, and you did it well. I mean, he didn't even smash the cookie.
Well, yeah, I couldn't let that happen. Nope, that couldn't happen. That would have really hurt my feelings.
That's what you should think about in class, when you're trying to do the duel.
That like everybody that's dueling against me is about to throw my good homemade food onto the ground.
Like when those Ravenclaws stole the picnic basket.
I feel like Rosie is slowly like red in the face, but not out of like blood. It's anger, like a little Hulk moment. Yeah, I remember that. The fork is shaking. Thanks for bringing that one up, Barney.
Well, it's just for class. You can just think about that during class.
Yeah, I'm a really devout pacifist until you start mentioning the destruction of my homemade food.
Your baked goods are important, Rosie. They make everyone smile.
Thank you. I hope that those Ravenclaw boys at least enjoyed them.
I'm sure they did. Olive, what are you up to?
So, when Olive walks into the Great Hall, she's gonna look around and see if she sees Ashley Indigo.
Please try and notice something.
Can I use my relationship with Ashley?
Definitely.
Okay.
Okay. An 11. Ashley is sitting with Gale Greytwig. There's something strange. They look like they're having a bit of an argument.
Interesting.
They're not being loud, but you can tell that they're being, like, kind of heated.
Yeah. I would like to... I would like to try to sit near them where I could hear them, but without trying to join them. Like maybe sitting at a table behind them so they can't see me, but so I could hear.
Okay. Quick and quiet roll.
Can I use my relationship with Ashley again?
I don't think so. Not in this case.
Okay. I'm gonna use my house benefit to take a +1 forward to body rolls in this scene.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if I have anything else that can help. I think that's probably it.
Okay. As you're starting to walk around the table, to find out what's going on and find yourself a place to sit, you are neither quick nor quiet. There's a few students that are kind of like getting up and maybe like bumping into you on accident, like, oh, sorry. And your bag sort of gets thrown from your hands and it crashes onto the table, sort of smashing several of the dishes and some people's food, and you hear lots of, hey, oi, hey.
Sorry.
Ashley and Gale both see you. Ashley looks at you with a furrowed brow. She looks down at the bag. Olive?
Oh. Hey, Ashley. All right?
Fine. What are you doing here?
Well, currently trying to hide my embarrassment and put my bag back together. But I was just coming over to say hi. I haven't seen you in a bit. Everything all right?
She looks at Gale a bit harshly. Gale has her hands across her chest. And she says, fine.
Can I read between the lines with Ashley?
Yes, you can use your relationship. You can ask one question.
How can I get them to trust me?
Ooh. That's a good one. Let's see. I think probably the best way to get them to trust you is to see from yours and their perspective right now is kind of the thing that I'm trying to work about here. I think that some kind of grandiose gesture is the best way. Something that really shows that, you know, you're Ashley's friend. She seems to be the type that appreciates those grandiose gestures.
Yeah.
As opposed to, like, just being friendly. She's the kind of, you know, friend that needs those, like, really obvious and big gestures to know that she's your friend.
When is the next scheduled trip to Hogsmeade for the third years?
Yeah, I think it's probably in like a roll for it actually. It is in 4 days.
Okay.
So on Friday.
Okay. Olive is going to kind of gather the stuff in her bag and come closer to Ashley and go, well, I don't want to interrupt if you're busy, but I was thinking I earned a bit of money last weekend and was thinking maybe we could go shopping at Hogsmeade together.
Oh. Make a convince roll, please. Relationship with Ashley.
I don't think so. I'm busy on Friday.
Oh. Alright. Yeah, no, sure. I'll just leave you to it then.
I was just leaving anyway.
Right.
Ashley stands up and Gail looks at her and she says,
Really? Yes, really.
Ashley stands up and she says,
Nice to see you again, Olive.
You too.
she walks off.
Can I think this is gonna be an investigate. Yeah, can I investigate the area that they were sitting once they've gotten up and left?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Now, Gail is still here. Gail is sitting down. She's probably watching Ashley leave, just to clarify here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Olive is instead then Olive is going to kind of look at the space that Ashley left and said, mind if I join?
Gail looks at you a bit surprised.
Fine.
And Olive's gonna sit down and kind of plop her book bag next to her. And while she talks, I'd like to kind of have her run her hand underneath the table and see if she feels anything unusual.
Sure. Go ahead and make an investigate roll.
Do I use any relationship for that?
Don't think so. Not in this
Okay.
case. An 8. Okay. So, on an 8, you can ask me one question from the investigate list.
I guess I'll say, is there anything strange physically about this? Like, I've sat at these tables hundreds of times now. I think she'd be able to tell if anything was off, even slightly.
No.
So, any big plans for the weekend? Hogsmeade?
Not really. Just homework.
Homework. It's been a while since I've done that. No? Okay. How are your classes going lately?
Fine.
Better than this conversation, then?
Yes.
You'd much prefer if I just got up and left, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Okay, alright, see you later, Gail. And she's gonna pick up her book bag and she's gonna walk off.
Meanwhile, we see Alex, Maisie, and Clem making their way into the Great Hall.
I honestly, like, what did you?
I think I'm ahead of them at this point, and as soon as I get to our normal table, I would like to investigate the table. I would like to see if... I'm just gonna do it first.
Well, I want you to explain how you're doing it, like how you're investigating the table.
I want to look at the table. I want to crawl underneath it. I want to examine. Basically, I'm looking for the rune. I'm looking if there's any kind of like rune or anything still kicking around in this place. So, yeah, I don't know how many people are sat there, but I'm definitely crawling.
Well, yeah,
underneath
Rosie.
Is this the table I'm having breakfast with Barney at?
Yeah, Rosie and Barney
You're
are
crawling
there.
under the table right now?
Maisie
okay.
sort of aggressively walks over towards the table and sort of.
Oh, hey, Maisie!
I feel like this is probably the side with Barney, you know? And Barney says, Hi, Maisie. What are you doing?
I'm just checking the table. Just hold on just a minute. It's just really, sorry. I feel like I'm just like bumping everybody as I go, like moving everybody.
I'm grabbing like a sausage and putting it under the table. Have you eaten breakfast yet?
I eat the sausage.
What are you looking for?
The rune. I want to know if there's anything still going on here. I mean,
The broom?
No, can I see anything like?
There is no rune there.
My question, my investigate question would have been: is there any remaining magic here?
No. Aside from the magic that is placed on the table.
Yeah. It's fine. I just like I try and pull myself up, like really not very gracefully at all. Like try and pull myself up out of the things, and sit down.
Amazing. Here, let me help you.
I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine, thank you. And I sit down, and start making my own food. Not really like looking at anybody or talking to anyone.
Yeah, good morning. Oh, is it a bad morning?
It's a very confusing morning.
Oh, why?
I shoot this like look of daggers at Alex.
Yeah, just so I know where everybody's sitting. Rosie and Barney would have been probably on opposite sides of the table.
I came out on the other side to where I went in, so I must be out next to Barney then.
Okay.
But I'm not sitting particularly close to him.
Uh-huh. So Clem and Alex, you've arrived.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just out of habit, I go to sit down next to Maisie. So I'm kind of stuck in thought anyway.
Did you say you sit down next to Maisie?
Yeah.
I
Still haven't.
shift my plate along slightly, and I shuffle along the bench and keep putting all my food on my plate for my breakfast.
I witnessed this, I'm assuming.
I'm not trying to hide it.
Okay. Okay, what happened? This is getting out of hand.
Hey, welcome to breakfast. You want anything?
Kind of, no. What's happening?
Oh, is something wrong?
Okay, so then, if that's, then that's not. But then why
Okay.
not?
Alex, are you doing math?
Huh?
Are you doing math?
I'm doing. What's it called when you do people math?
What?
like now when you do math.
Additions or subtraction? Has someone died?
No,
That
when
would
it
be
says
subtraction.
no. Normally you go 1 + 1 = what, and then you do math and you go 2. And then with people you go, this happened and this person and there, and then so what's the answer?
God, I need a cup of coffee.
I feel like I'm still. Am I in a dream? Oh my god, I might be.
I
I
don't
did set my
know.
alarm really early. Maybe I snoozed it.
I don't think you're in a
Food
dream.
tastes
I'm pretty
so
convinced
good.
I'm real.
I don't know
Wait,
if I'm
what if I'm
supposed
not?
to talk
Maybe
about
it's
it
the
or
Matrix.
not.
What do you mean you're not
Maybe
supposed to
it's
talk
the
about it?
I don't know. Am I?
Yes, you're supposed to talk about it. Now tell us.
I am.
Yep.
But it involves so many people, and none of them.
No,
are
you should
you.
definitely
Oh,
talk
no, wait,
about
that
it.
is, yeah. Well, there was. I will just be vague. So there was, person A, who I'm
Yeah.
now seeing was maybe feeling one way and for longer than I maybe initially realized, and then,
I don't think that being vague is helping, to be
No,
honest.
I don't understand.
I think you
But I
might
don't
need to be
wa-
specific.
So I can be specific. You've said that, and Rosie said that, but not everyone else said that. So
Okay, I guess we'll just have a fun breakfast, knowing no tension whatsoever. Just a
So-
chill breakfast with me
person
and my
A-
friends.
Is there
and then
tension?
person B thought that maybe I done something to make person A feel that way, and then person B started feeling something, and then person C thought
hurt
that I
someone's
did something
feelings?
to make. I thought me, and I don't. Did I?
Daisy, did Alex hurt your feelings?
Yes.
Okay, Rosie, can you? Okay, can you tell me how? So I don't do it again, because I don't.
Maisie, how
Wait.
did Alex hurt your feelings, and what can we do to solve this?
Because when you
Would
said.
you like to go sit outside and maybe we could touch the grass and talk about our feelings?
You upset my friend, and then
Did I upset your friend?
explain what was going on to me, and then you said that
I
it
tried.
went really badly, and that it would be better
said it
if there were
went
people that
good
you
up until the
trusted, and that Rosie
explosion.
was fun,
That's
and it
not
would
what
be
I
more fun if
said.
she was there.
No, that was a different thing. That was,
That was
okay.
what you said.
You wanted me to come to your date with you? You said that to
No, I
Maisie?
didn't. No, that's there was a slightly
said.
no. You missed like
You.
A couple words out.
Barney,
You want
and
Barney to come to your
and-
date too?
Okay, so I have.
it's not really a date, that's just a
with you there.
hangout.
Okay,
I would have loved to have been there just because I'm no. Yeah, go ahead, Alex.
Can I, Olive, did I make you upset?
What did I just walk into?
Alex hurt Maisie's feelings, and Maisie's telling us why, and now Alex wants to know if they hurt your feelings. Olive, are you feeling hurt?
I thought I made you happy. That's why we had the hug.
Yes, Olive, I did.
No, it was fine. We hugged it out. He apologized for something that happened a while ago, and we hugged it out, and then it was fine.
That's not it, though, is it?
It's not what?
Did I do something else?
No, you didn't do anything else.
Okay, so just so we're clear, Alex did something, apologized for it. It is now okay. But Maisie's convinced that Olive still feels upset, and Olive is saying it wasn't Alex's fault.
Right.
So it sounds
And
like a
I'm Rosalina.
miscommunication. Yes. Yes.
Thanks, Rosie. Because then I think because Maisie's your friend and she thought maybe I'd hurt you, it's wrong to hurt your friends. So she was already angry at me. And then I think the anger got in her ears a little bit and stopped some of the words I was saying from getting through. And
I think you might be
'Cause-
digging a
Alex,
hole
to be-
deeper. I do think that you might be.
Yeah,
am I?
Alex, to
I'm
be
trying
fair,
to figure. I'm talking out loud what's in my brain as I'm figuring it out. This
I'd
isn't
get
like this
up,
is exactly
I'd
how
pick
it
up my
is.
plate,
And then
and I
no.
move to the other side of the bench and I sit down.
Dramatic.
I'm feeling a little intense
think
right
I'm
now because I'm
Gonna
feeling like
go.
no,
just carry
don't
on
go.
eating.
Don't go. Don't go.
I'm like,
Let's all talk about our feelings.
Yeah, let's.
I will do
let's
one,
put it out there.
and then I don't like hurting Maisie, so I have to go now. Leave.
Maisie, I don't think Alex meant to. I think sometimes Alex just jumbles his words up
Yeah.
because he gets really anxious.
So it's my fault.
No, it's not your
No.
fault. It's just that I don't think Alex's mouth works the same as the rest of us. And sometimes he says,
Alex's mouth doesn't work the same as the rest of this, but I don't know a world in which it's okay for somebody to say, day went really badly, and that means that I have to invite other people because they would make it more fun than you, and also that they would upset my friend a time before that they had to apologize for, and then again, and then my friend won't say it, and then now I feel bad because my friend doesn't feel like
Maisie.
she.
Maisie.
Yeah.
Out of character, did Alex leave?
Yep.
Yeah. I assume that you came and sat next to Olive on the other side of the bench, correct?
Definitely.
Olive's gonna lean in and whisper so only Maisie can hear this. It's not that he needs anyone else there to have fun. He's trying to be a wingman to Barney so he can make some alone time for Barney and Rosie.
They would.
I'm just the messenger. I'm just saying it's not that he didn't have a good time or that he needs someone else there to date you. It would be a date just the two of you because he's gonna try and nudge them off on their own anyway.
Clem, what do you think they're talking about?
Tell me that.
I don't know.
Do you know
I
what he
know.
said,
Secret,
Olive? He
actual
said-
information about what's going on.
He said that Rosie was fun, and that it needed to be more fun, and
That's
and that
he
wanted
shouldn't have said
somebody
that.
there
That's
he
so mean.
trusted, and that he trusted Barney, and I just, am I not fun?
You are the most fun ever, Maisie. There's a reason that you're the glue that holds all of Swaff together.
No, that's
You're-
you, Olive.
We'll argue about that one later. But you are the most fun ever, Maisie, okay? It's why I spend so much time with you. But, he didn't word it very well, and he did say it in a way that hurt your feelings. I'm not saying it's an excuse, but honestly, he is still a boy, Maisie. He's a good one, but, he's a boy. He's trying his best.
But Olive, he hurt your feelings too, and then you told him that you didn't.
No, I promise, really. I didn't lie about that.
So why are you sad?
Excuse me.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm sorry. This might be on, might be on my fault.
What?
Hi. What'd you do? You haven't done anything. We've just been having breakfast.
Alex was just, Rosie?
Yeah. Do I have something on my face? Clem, tell me fast.
Rosie.
No, you don't.
I'm sorry. I think Alex was trying to help. Maisie, I'm sorry.
Do I need
Rosie, I was trying to ask you out on a date.
help? Why? What?
Because I like you.
Oh. That's very nice. Why would you do that?
I'm sorry. He was just trying to help me. I'm sorry if everything got all messed up. But Maisie, I hope you're not mad at him. He was just trying to help. and I was
Are
really
you gonna
scared.
Are you gonna? Did you say yes?
What?
You
For
know-
what? What am I saying yes to?
Rosie, you don't have to go with me if you don't
A
want to. I
date?
understand.
I just have like never been on a date before, and I'd have to call my dad's or something.
I'm sorry, everyone. I'm going to go check on Alex. And I'm sorry that I said it like this. But maybe if you want to, Rosie, we could go to Hogsmeade together. You don't have to say anything now if you don't want to. Just think about it. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Please don't be mad at Alex. He was
I'm
just
not mad at
trying to
Alex.
help. Excuse me.
Is Barney gone?
Barney's run off.
Hey, what just happened?
Our boy asked you out.
You got asked out by Barney, dude.
I feel like this
Barney
is gonna
asked
make
you
everything
out, dude.
really weird. I'm very uncomfortable.
I hold Olive's hand under the table.
Why uncomfortable?
I just not something I was really thinking about. You know? I was like planning other people's dates. And like cooking and like trying to do like at least one successful spell.
You don't have to say yes if you don't want to, or if you're not ready. You don't have to say yes.
I'm Does anybody have any extra napkins?
Sure.
Okay, she's gonna shove them up into her shirt under her armpits. Thanks.
I didn't need it back. That's fine.
I can get you. Oh, here, you can use this. And it's like it's like a McDonald's style napkin. It's paper and it's been in my pocket for a long time, but it's still good.
Thank you.
I was worried the paper would dissolve in my armpits.
Cool.
We have to do that class with him later now.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
No, I certainly am. Thank you for asking.
Like good feeling or
Huh?
Okay. Well, why don't you just eat some food? Just eat.
No,
Just eat
actually,
your-
I'm
eat
not
your
hungry.
Breakfast. Oh no. Oh no.
oh god, what do we do?
Oh no. Hold her
Rosie?
down and make her eat. I don't know.
Rosie?
Yes.
Rosie?
Rosalina?
Yeah.
Look at me. Look at me. How
Yeah.
many fingers am I holding up?
4.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
that's not right.
That's
not
4
good.
fingers.
Go back under the
How
table and
many red
pop
things
up
are in the
next time,
room?
hold her.
Rosie? How many
What?
red things? Count all the red things that are in the room.
You
Count
have
them.
to count the Gryffindors.
Yes.
1, 2, 4. It might be
do?
4.
I think there's more. Keep counting.
Keep counting.
Do we do?
I think
don't
we might
know.
need to take her
1,
to the
2.
hospital wing. It's
And say
4.
what? She got asked out.
On a date.
I mean, I'm sure it's not the first time that they've seen it. This,
Dating puts people in hospitals? I've never heard that
Okay.
before.
Maybe they'll just have something to help her calm down a bit, you know?
I see in Rosie's pocket some array of food as I've got my hand around her, like in her inside pocket. I mean, what's there, Rosie? Like, what's to choose from?
The pocket you're looking at in particular is a mixture of jelly beans, a crumbled up cookie, and one singular cooked piece of pasta.
Of course. Why should I have to ask?
I can't believe you didn't know.
I fish out a couple of jelly beans and I like waft them under her nose. Like smelling salts. Oh, I put them back in. I put them back in and rub her back.
No, this is bad.
Rosie?
Yes. Yeah.
Why don't we just go for a nice lie down in the hospital wing?
I think I'd like to take a test.
Oh, okay, so a hospital wing.
test?
The hospital wing.
Okay.
Medical test or
Yeah.
What time's our next class? I'm very excited for class.
Class happens after the hospital wing, so it just depends whenever we finish there.
Oh, are we taking a hospital wing class? Is it a medical class?
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Lexi, could you do? Rosie, could you do me a favor and tough it out?
Yeah. Yeah. Why?
On a
Well,
6 or lower, you're hurt badly. Choose one from the tough it out list.
I think I'm taking days.
No. On a 6 or lower, and you got a 5.
I take 2.
You take either all 3 options from the 7 to 9 list, pass out or flee, or you're cursed, severely injured, or deeply affected by this.
No, I'm gonna pass out. I'm putting my head straight into my breakfast.
Yeah.
oh no.
I
Okay.
immediately pull her face out of her breakfast. No, you can't. Please don't breathe in. Don't breathe in.
Okay.
We need to get some help.
Hospital wing. Hospital wing.
Yeah.
Hospital wing right away.
Yeah, right now.
Can I, as we go, as we're trying to lift her out, can I roll to treat wounds here?
Oh, no. So...
Holy butt!
God.
So...
She's dead, actually. She died.
She's passed out, so she's gonna need some more help.
Okay.
But you guys start to haul her off to the hospital wing. Meanwhile, Alex and Barney. Alex, where have you gone?
My first class was potions, and that old storage cupboard's one of my hiding spots. The one we learned about in first year, so I'm down there. Barney knows most of them, no doubt.
Okay. So, you've headed to the potions classroom early.
I ducked into the storage.
Storage area.
cupboard.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
There's maybe a few Slytherin that are walking down the hall from their common room. You've gone into the storage room.
And I'm just gonna find a little gap in between some things to sit down between, just tucked away between like a cupboard and some drawers or something. Do you have to mess everything up, Alex? I get up and
The door
head over.
opens. In walks the potions teacher, Professor Griffiths.
Right as the professor was walking in, I was
I'm sorry.
kicking a table.
Hey, what are you doing?
There was a Dinosaur
A what?
type of. See, he's got. I scared it off with my foot.
Make a convince roll, please.
Hmm.
Are you crying?
Now the dinosaur shot acid in my eyes.
Did you spill a potion? What's wrong?
Yes, a potion. I came in here to find cleaning supplies.
Well, don't rub your eyes. That would be horrible. What are you thinking?
I was rubbing in the fix or upper that I found.
Let me have a look.
It's okay. I will see you for class. I forgot something in the common room. I need to pick it up.
Hold still.
There's
There's no potion here.
Yeah, I got it out. Taught me well.
Are you sure that you're all right?
Yep.
Mr. Pippin, you don't have to worry about potions class. Shouldn't be too difficult today. Is that what's troubling you?
Yeah, I forgot to do my homework.
Well, that's no real reason to
I just hold myself to a very high standard, so.
Well, suppose that's, you still have some time before the class starts. You have, time to...
That's what I forgot in the common room. That's what it was. To do the homework there. I had it...
I see.
Sorry about the table.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'll be going now.
Mr. Pippin?
Yeah?
Just, be careful. You know? Working on potions when you are in a state can be dangerous. So just be careful.
Okay.
Alex, are you down here?
I try to avoid Barney if I can. I try to slip out the room
Quick and quiet.
and go the opposite direction the words are coming from.
Be quick or quiet. You can be quick or quiet.
I will be Professor's right there, so I can't run, so I'll be quiet.
I think you probably see Barney take a look in the potions class, and you can one direction is the like Slytherin common room and a few more classrooms, The other direction is up the stairs.
Uh-huh.
Which way do you go?
I think I'm gonna head the other way, away from the Slytherin common room, back up the stairs.
Okay. Head back up the stairs.
Did I manage to avoid Barney, or is he
Yes.
up that way?
You probably
Okay.
saw some of his text. He made it kind of like larger.
Yeah.
Alex, are you okay? Alex, are you okay?
I'm gonna head up. I'm gonna head for the bell towers over by the greenhouses, because those are typically pretty quiet too.
Okay.
I walk quickly, but I don't run. And when I get there, I'm just gonna go up the stairs a bit and just sit for a while.
Wait until classes begin? Or do you go to class?
I don't go to class.
Okay. I think we join the other group then. You see that Barney and Alex really haven't come back since that whole thing happened. And it's getting close to class time.
I was gonna say something, but I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
I think we're trying to take you to the hospital wing, right?
Yeah. You sort of you're sort of carrying Rosie. She's not completely unconscious, she's sort of babbling and sort of, she's taking those
Yoga is really good for your
half conscious
feet.
kind of steps, and you got to walk a pretty far way to go to the hospital wing. But eventually you make your way there. Plop
Roast beef
Rosie
is good
down.
on bread.
Can we get some help? Our friend is
Tomato soup is best with cheese.
That's right, Rosie.
unwell.
Special cheese.
Madam
Do we
Pomfrey
need to be yelling?
is probably dealing with a few students down at the end of the hospital wing, and she says, "I'll be right there in just a moment."
You
Is
like
there a
pickle
spare,
and
is there a
cheese?
spare bed somewhere?
Is there what?
Is there a spare bed or something visible that
Yeah.
we can see? I think I would initiate dragging her over to the bed and getting her laid down.
Yeah, Olive would help.
Plop her down into the bed.
Bedtime.
Would
Okay.
you like some water or?
Oh no.
Okay.
You want hot chocolate?
No. Thank you.
Tea?
Water?
Oh.
Oh,
Do you want anything?
Sprinkles?
Sprinkles.
No, actually no.
No. Okay.
I get onto the bed next to Rosie and I put her head on my shoulder and I just stroke her hair. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay. stay here then.
Madame Pomfrey walks over. What seems to be the problem, dears?
Our friend fainted in the middle of the Great Hall.
Oh, yes, there's ash brands all over her face.
That's normal.
Yeah. She won't even eat anything, and that's definitely not normal.
All right, I think I have a bit of skunky smelling salt somewhere. Hold on a moment. Madame Pomfrey begins to walk away.
Did she just say Rosie smell like a skunk? I mean, I know she's not as fresh as a daisy, but
No,
it's a little bit too far.
it's something she's going to use to try and get Rosie to, like, come to. You know?
I took a bath. I took a bath. Well,
You can take a bath later, Rosie.
I already had one
You had one.
2 weeks ago.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Do we take it as a good sign or a bad sign that Barney asking her out made her faint and be delirious with no appetite? Is that not... Maisie, you're in a relationship. Is that normal?
Well, I don't know if I am, to be perfectly honest with you, Olive, but I don't really know what's normal. I mean, I've only just gone on one date with but I don't think we can know if it's a good sign.
We should have a
Maisie.
handshake. We should have a really cool handshake.
You do have a really cool handshake already, Rosie. Maisie, why would you say you don't think you're in a relationship?
Well, it's just a bit complicated, Olive. I'm not sure here is the time or the place, really.
Olive kind of looks at Clem like,
Well, I don't think that there's any relationship that isn't a little bit complicated, and it
Have you
really
ever played
does
Jax?
sound.
Have you ever played Jax?
I've not played Jax, now that I
no.
think about it.
What's just
tell us about it.
It's when you bounce the
All
ball
right, here
and you
we
catch the
are.
cookies. Hello.
Hey.
Skunky smelling salts. Here we
Hey,
are.
Wack, can I roll to be immune to the skunk smelling salts?
Yeah, you can try and resist influence.
'Cause I think that Rosie smells horrible, so I think she's probably not phased.
Yeah, we'll give you a +1 on the resist influence of the skunky smelling salts.
I keep forgetting that Rosie's supposed to smell awful all the time.
Okay. So I think what happens is Rosie's nose deaf. I'm sorry.
She's like literally a cook who can't smell.
Okay.
No, I can't smell bad things because I'm immune to my own stink.
So, Madame Pomfrey
better.
has this like, it's normally like smelling salts are like the little stick that you kind of break. It's probably there's like a little skunk shaped, like it almost looks like a bottle of perfume, and she just goes over and sort of, and.
Oh, ew.
Rosie, there's like a moment where nothing happens. Madame Pomfrey looks at the bottle strangely. Well, that's never happened before. Let me try again.
Smells like home.
She sprays like a lot the second time, and it smells like all the rest of you smell it, and it's so powerful. Like you have to take a step back. It's basically like fresh skunk butt, and
I'm so sorry. Can you say that one more time? It's what?
That's my nickname.
It's sprayed pretty heavily in Rosie's face, and Madame Pomfrey's looking. Madame Pomfrey's like staring at Rosie. Amazing. I've never. And then I think finally Rosie You start to come to.
Yeah. Oh. But does it smell bad to me, or am I just like awake now? I'm just like, oh.
No, there was like a second. There was like some kind of intense smell for a second.
Got like a whiff of something, like almost familiar, but not at all.
Are you all right? Yeah.
You're staring at Madame Pomfrey. She's got this weird thing that kind of looks like a skunk in her hand.
Is that a squirrel?
No.
Pigeon.
Maybe your friend should rest a little while.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think during this exchange with this with the skunk salts, I was like powered off the bed because it was just so disgusting, to the point where I'm like at the other end of the room coughing. Is she okay? Is she...
Yeah. Yeah, she's okay.
Just needs a bit more time to rest.
Hi.
A lot more time to rest.
Great.
Yeah.
Maisie, are you all right?
Yeah, if I just can't get that smell off my nose, but it's fine. I think.
Do you want a jelly bean?
Absolutely not.
Is there like an anti-skunk smelling salt situation?
Might not hurt to
Do you
ask
want to
Madame
take a whiff of
Pomfrey.
my cloak?
No, absolutely not.
No.
Oh, it might help.
Absolutely. I don't think it will. But thank you, Rosie.
Nice and fresh.
I throw up in the corner.
Oh my. That's...
I'm so sorry. I couldn't stop it.
It's all right, dear. Just make sure you don't throw up on anyone else.
Oh, it's
I
okay.
can clean my shoes.
I think I feel better.
Madam Pomfrey, have you ever been married?
Yes.
That's nice.
Why do you ask, dear?
But you're here all the time. I passed out my breakfast.
I know, dear. That's why you're here in the hospital wing.
Sometimes you, never mind. Have you ever been on a date, Madam Pomfrey?
Yes. Of course.
Did you ever pass out before the date?
I don't think so. No.
If you were making like a pros and a cons list, where would you put that?
I don't think I understand. What
On
do
the
you mean?
pro or the con side?
Do you mean if you passed out before a date? If that was...
Yeah.
Well, I suppose it depends on the situation.
Ooh, very helpful. Thank you.
Dear, are you having boy trouble or girl trouble? Or...
I was about to say incredibly heteronormative of you, Madam Pomfrey, but you turned that boat right around, and I'm proud of you for that. Really proud of you. No problems with he, she's, or thems, but thank you for asking. Totally fine over here from me. Totally fine.
All right. Madame Pomfrey looks at the rest of you. Perhaps you want to speak with your friend.
Oh, I think you were doing a great job, actually, Madame Pomfrey.
Yeah, you were doing great.
Rosie, did you need anything?
No.
Why did you hesitate?
I was trying to think, like, even a singular thought, and I don't even have one.
That's very unlike you.
I feel like it's normally pretty empty up here, but I think this is different. I shouldn't say empty, I should say zen.
So it's empty, but not in a zen way right now?
Have you ever seen the TV screen where the ball bounces back and forth and it never hits the corner? My brain's like that, but with a slice of cake.
It's just all the time?
Where's the cake now?
It's in my brain.
Brain
But
cake.
it's still there.
It never
feel like-
left.
That's a good sign, though.
Is it?
Well, yeah, if the cake is usually there and it's still there right now, I would say... sorry. Sorry, still there a little bit. I would say that was a good sign. Mm-hmm.
Did you have some sort of pickle for dinner or something last night, Macy? I can see it in your throw up. What is that?
I don't actually really remember. Why are you looking?
Oh, I was just curious.
Rosie.
Yeah.
What kind of cake is your brain cake?
Strawberries and cream.
That's what I thought it would be. Like a strawberry shortcake thing. You know, one of those.
But 2-layer with a nice dollop of whipped cream and a big chunky strawberry on top. It looks nice. There's a candle. Whose birthday is it?
My first husband made me feel like this sometimes, although I never passed out. I do remember
Tell us about it, Madam Pomfrey.
the first time that my...
Tell me, wait, Madam Pomfrey, how many husbands have you had? Or partners?
I've had 3.
What happened to them?
Well, the first one died rather unexpectedly. His name was George.
George.
Yes.
It's a nice name.
Unfortunately, yes, he died to the dragon pox. We were very young, but it was
Is
a long
that
time
when
ago.
you decided to become a nurse?
Yes, it was.
It was smart. It's good to put your passions into something that you care about.
It was a long time ago, but it was very... There's like a slight bit of color that comes to her cheeks. It was very...
Madam Pomfrey, I think you're blushing.
Don't be ridiculous, dear. You...
No.
You are...
That's the only thing I've ever been.
Now, Miss Earthcloud, you...
Miss Pomfrey.
You just lay down and rest, and I'll bring you something to drink.
Okay.
Would you like some tea?
No.
You
Thank you.
need to drink something. Can I bring you some water?
Sure.
All right, I'll be right back.
We should take bets on how long it'll take.
How long what will take?
Look at her go.
Oh, right.
Edie.
I'll take 2 sickles on 2 minutes.
2 sickles on 2 minutes. I double it.
Do you think
To
George
4
was her
minutes.
favorite husband?
I don't know. She didn't mention any of the other ones.
Clearly
you
he
think-
was then.
Do you think Madame Pomfrey's ever kissed someone?
She was married, right? Don't you have to kiss if you're married?
It's illegal to not kiss if you're married?
I don't think it's illegal, but I think isn't that what happens?
That's like a bit that they do. They tell you you can kiss at the end, and I think that's like what makes it legal. Like if someone interrupts before you get to kiss, you're not technically married.
What if at
it's
the
like-
end of your wedding ceremony, instead of kissing like you're saying, you both put on a separate sock puppet and you made the sock puppets kiss?
That could work.
counts. I think so. Yeah.
I think that's legal.
As long as the sock puppets are there for the rest of the vows, though, because otherwise they don't
They
really
wouldn't
know
leave.
what they're
No.
kissing about.
Actually,
you know?
I think instead of putting on the sock puppet, you should wear them the whole ceremony.
Yes.
Instead of a wedding, actually, you should throw a sock puppet show and call it a wedding.
That's a great idea.
But then wouldn't that be a sock puppet show and not a wedding, and then you wouldn't be married?
No, you would be married.
Are your dad's married?
Yeah. They didn't get married for a really long time. It was a crow's nest, and then they got married.
Why was it a protest?
Oh, because like other people weren't allowed to get married, so and then legally they couldn't, because there's 2 of them. I guess that's weird for some people. Whatever.
What's weird?
To have 2 dads instead of 1. There was like a really big fuss about it somewhere in like the southern part of Florida.
Here you are, dear.
Oh, thank you, Madame Pomfrey. It looks delicious.
Madam Pomfrey,
Yes?
you said you'd been married 3 times, correct?
Yes, that's correct, dear.
How do you tell the difference between like nervous butterflies because you like someone, or nerves because it's not a good fit? Like, how can you tell the difference if your insides feel jumbled? How do you know why they're jumbled?
If your insides are jumbled, I think that might be constipation.
I don't think that's what it is.
Oh, it's different.
Well,
it's-
in my experience, I've really only felt butterflies when I really cared about the person and what they thought. If it's someone that I don't care about, then I never really had the feelings. Does that make sense, dear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you should probably all get going, except for you, Miss Earthcloud. Class is going to be starting soon.
No, I gotta go to class. So, yeah, I'm headed there.
Well, if
Are you
feel
sure?
like you can make
Yeah, I'm
it
gonna
there.
take a test.
We have Defense Against the Dark Arts today.
I gotta be there for that. I practiced all night.
I just think that maybe medical advice might be quite prominent here.
Try and convince Madame Pomfrey, please.
Me?
No, this
Okay.
is going to be Maisie.
Can I show courage in the face of adversity here? Can
How are you trying to show courage?
because like I'm trying to stay.
Does Madame Pomfrey come across as intimidating to you?
No, but have you seen Rosie?
gonna
Have
say-
you seen how strong she is? Have
I'm
you seen
gonna
how much
say
she
no
smells? Have
here.
you seen how much
I'm
the
pretty
absolute-
sure we're gonna need a convince roll here.
All right, well, you know.
Good
you
try,
gotta
though.
blame
Good
Guthrie and
try.
that.
Let's get a little tiny pathetic round of applause for the
Is this
the
thanks
trash.
for adding pathetic in there? You really didn't need to, and I really appreciate that you took the time to just throw me down just that little bit more. It felt really great. Is this with my relationship with Rosie? I'm kind of scared to ask you questions.
Well, you're trying to convince Madame Pomfrey, so I don't think so.
About all right, look, I tried. There was an attempt. Yes!
There you go. There you go.
Yes.
She says, perhaps you're right, Mrs. Cloud. You should lay back down and don't worry. I'm sure that everything will be fine. I will send a note to your professor. What class do you have first?
Yeah, it's a great question. I don't know. I can go ask for you. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just go ask. I'll be right back.
All right, dear. Madame Pomfrey's sitting there looking as Rosie rushes off.
I run after her.
Excellent. And that's probably a good place for us to end the session today. Ooh. Wow. I gotta say, I had some stuff planned for today, and this is not what I expected.
Yeah, we did absolutely none of it, right?
Yep, nothing.
Where you went wrong on that one, Wack, is that you had stuff planned.
Yeah.
Just.
Yeah,
And you expect
Wack was like, this was the finale, actually, but
When you were like, hey, can I do a read between the lines on Olive? I was like, oh, God, no. And then you wrote, like, oh, she's sad. And I was like, oh, this is fine. And I was like, it's going to be great. And then you're like,
What did you
what?
do?
And I was like, huh? You got me off guard with it.
It's like being
I was
back
so
in middle
focused.
school. Real.
it really is.
Yeah, no scorn like somebody who upset Olive and then crosses Macy's path.
Yeah. I gotta just remind viewers watching the show that you need to just remember that the players are playing characters and they're trying not to use meta knowledge. They're trying not to use their adult senses and responses for these situations. Remember, hearken back into ye olden times when you were around that puberty age, and just really let's play out some of those moments where you tried to ask someone out for the first time, or you might have been asked out for the first time. Try and remember those moments, because man, they were awkward and a mess.
the misinterpretations of everything that anyone said at all times, and everything someone said meant something, meant 100 other things.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Even
Do
if
you
you
like me, or do you like me? How many likes are there?
But do you like me like Ashley Indigo likes that person, or do you like me like this person likes that person?
it was rough. And even if you didn't really have those experiences in that time, maybe you knew someone else that was going through them and you shared them in that way. It was I titled that section of the book Puberty, the Ruiner of Worlds, for a reason. So wow. I think everybody nailed it, and I was not at all sad that any of the things that I had prepared didn't happen today, because this was fantastic. So great job, everybody. I think that was amazing, and so complex. And I would just like to state for the record that Barney has, some traits that I really do try and stay true to, in that he has brave as a trait, so he will act, brave on occasion. It does happen, and I felt like he saw Alex in pain, and and he saw everybody else was kind of in pain, and he felt like it was his fault, so he felt like he had to do something about it. So that's kind of why that happened. But there was a lot of difficult feelings and emotions and things all happening at the same time, and that's what this is about. This is what this system is really meant to do. So I hope you all remember that stuff. Great job. Let's go around the room. Let's do our end of session stuff, please. If you have any traits that you feel like you might have gone astray of, if you feel like you've struggled too much with a trait that you might have, feel free to speak up about it.
I think actually I've been more true to Maisie's traits today because we got to see a few of them that we haven't seen in a while. We really got to see like reckless and self-righteous and insecure today. Like we got to see all of those today, and I don't think we've had an episode where we see them all for a while.
Well, great job. Okay then, let's move on to relationships.
And it's one to Alex. One away.
Okay. I'll go first if we're just not gonna.
Cola went. She gave -1 to Alex.
Cola went, minus one to Alex.
-1 to Alex.
Well, I meant out of the rest of us awkwardly waiting to go. But I'm actually gonna give a +1 to Alex because he was so upfront about wanting to double back and clear the air and had such a nice apology that shout out to Alex. +1, bud.
I'm gonna give a +1 to Olive for giving me the napkins that I put in my armpit.
Can I give minuses to multiple people?
Just one.
Just one, right?
Feel free to list all the other people that you wanted to give the -1 to.
Feel free to just hurt all of our feelings.
Yeah, we'd love to know.
True. I think I want to. I think I'm gonna give Maisie a -1 because. No, that's why it's so difficult. The tension that Alex and Maisie have brought into Clem's life all of a sudden, and like the anxiety and the tension is like super like psychologically damaging.
But you got it when
around.
I said the thing. You know what I mean?
Huh? What do you mean?
You got it when I said the thing. You understood when I said the thing.
Yeah, that's why it's difficult, is because
You
like
definitely
I see where
didn't give it to
Maisie's
me.
coming from. I see where Maisie's coming from, but there's also like the frustration of like, but you know Alex, and like, just why can't you just let it go? Which is obviously not the correct emotion to have, but I feel like there's an element of that happening where it's just like, can't we just smooth it over? We all know that can we all just move on from this or whatever? I think maybe, yeah. I hate it. Personally, I hate it, but I feel that's how Clem feels at this moment. So I think I'm going to do a -1 to Maisie. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
It's not Murgles giving a -1 to Colo. It's Clem giving a
Clem.
-1 to Maisie.
Yeah, but it's even like I disagree with Clem. Like I personally, like as an adult, because I recognize like all of the layers that are happening. But I feel like in that moment, yeah.
How dare you play as
That's
your
not how
character?
childhood emotion. Yeah, how dare you?
Yeah.
That's not how childhood emotion works, and it's not like it's well, we've got an extra somewhere between 10 and 20 years on these characters to the point of understanding that and having the context for it that they don't. Makes perfect sense.
I'm giving Maisie a -1 because I hurt her.
Breaks my heart that you say it that way as well. I'm giving her a -1 because I hurt her. Not like because she's mad at me.
I didn't even make that connection. Right, yeah, sure.
Says a lot about Alex.
Scott's like, let's not unpack that anytime. Just watch the light leave your eyes.
Hi, I'm gonna do studying from.
Did we get everybody's relationships? I think so, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Class to school rolls, and please keep in mind any bonuses you had, please. The session went by like really quickly, by the way. Like I was just like so fast. Okay, what did we start with? Was it Alex? Or was it Maisie?
Clem? Was it yours?
Yeah, it was mine.
Clem's 10.
Ah, okay. Okay. Let's see. Starting with the Gryffindors. Okay, Clem with a 10, Olive with an 8, Maisie with an 11. 25 points for the Gryffindors. Wow. Okay. Next up, we've got Alexander with a 14, 10 points for Ravenclaw. I got a 7. That's 5 more points. And last one is an 11 for 10 more points for Ravenclaw. Okay. Let's see. The Slytherins went before. Okay. Let's see. Cornelia for the Slytherins is a 12. That's 10 points for Slytherin. And Lillian, another 5 points for Slytherin. And I rolled a 10. That's 10 more points for Slytherin. Ooh. Rosie with an 11 for Hufflepuff. Rosie's been doing pretty well on these rolls for Hufflepuff lately. I'm sorry that
Stop
I've been
saying that. It'll get cursed. We'll get cursed.
I've been crashing and burning. Hold on. That's a 6. Okay, sorry. I would like to point out that Hufflepuff did win last year.
That's not enough. I need more.
And an 8 for 5 points. Okay. Alrighty. And now let's do our downtime moves and shout-outs. Why don't we start off today with Luxie? Why don't you start us off?
Oh, that's a great idea because I had such a calming episode. I think that everything went according to plan. I think that today I'm gonna put my nose down and go to work. What do we roll? Hold on, I'm doing it. I'm
This
looking
is an
at
episode.
it.
Give her a second.
2d6. No, that's the create potions.
2d6 is
Job. Okay,
if
yeah.
you want to do job.
Thank you. I'm doing fine. Okay, 7 galleons. Had a nice time working for Lottie. She doesn't hate me in the slightest. Everything's totally fine. Hi everyone. I'm sorry. I'd just like to apologize. That's all. Oh, nothing. Also, just like to call out the rest of the cast for taking screenshots of me the entire time Rosie was having a meltdown, and then me trying not to look at them that entire time and failing and laughing.
They were really
And then them zooming in on the screenshots, which made them even worse. No, they would never do that. That's crazy. Hey, my name's Lexi Games. You want to see those screenshots? I'll be posting them on Twitter later. I'm a streamer. Shocker. I bet you didn't know. I saw a comment the other day, Whack, that was like, love that Whack actually broke down. And I was like, what part are they talking about? And I clicked to the video and it was just me saying, did you know I'm gay? And it makes me want to say it as my outro every time. I'm playing a lot of The Sims right now. I'm in between doing a bunch of stuff. So we're playing The Sims. It's very chaotic. I did steal a child, much to Neg's dismay. And then I had 2 legitimate children. Not that Taku isn't part of the family, and I won't stand for any slander. Thanks for having me here today. If you want to see me steal another child, I'll be live tonight. Probably, maybe we'll take another one.
Is it worth mentioning what Bean said when you stole the child?
Oh, to kill their parents?
Yeah.
Yeah. My wife came in and was really mad that I didn't properly adopt the child. And then she was like, there's no other solution. Kill the parents. And then I deleted them from the face of existence. And then my editor edited me into Thanos. Anyways, I'm also on TikTok if you want to see that.
Oh, God, Luxie. Oh.
People are always complaining. They're like, why doesn't this happen to my Sims games? You have to do it yourself. You have to be the chaos you want to see in your Sims world. That's all.
The chaos that you want to be in your Sims world. Oh, wow. Please go follow Luxie Games and go watch everything she does because she's hilarious. Thank you so much.
Can I just say,
Luxie.
I'm really sorry. Jane is trained to pick me up when I pass out, and I genuinely think she was like actually concerned that I was passing out. She tries to put her head underneath me. She's really upset.
She's so sweet.
Oh.
Good girl, Jean.
Let's get Murgles to go next.
Well, I was about to recover from the shame of the screenshots of sweet baby angel Jane trying to save Luxie's life that I thought was hilarious, apparently.
To be fair,
So
the
if you need
picture
me-
is so funny.
I look like a fish, bro.
Regardless of the reason, it's
Honestly,
so good.
it's just Jane's wild eyes that got me. But now I know what they mean, and now I can never laugh again. So, what am I doing?
The downtime moves, the end of
Right.
session stuff.
Okay. I would like to study.
Okay, good luck.
Thanks.
An 11. Yes, you get a +1 forward to your I read about that rolls next session.
Yay. Thank you so much. Hello, I'm Murgles. Oh boy, today's session was great. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I am animating a film. I started working on it again. So we're like getting back onto the horse of animation for now. We'll see how long it lasts. And I'm working on it. So if you're interested in animation and how animated films get made, you can come check me out. Thank you. I played Clem for you today. Peace.
Thank you so much, Murgles. Negaorix.
I just so bad want to be on Merg's level when it comes to doing these outros. I can't top just the
It's
energy,
tough.
the energy you bring. I'm for my downtime move, I would like to create a potion. And I'm kind of curious. So when we got to do like our favorite class or best class or whatever, minus potions. Can I use that for this? No.
Fortunately, no, not for the downtime.
Okay. And then if it's a year below us, do I add a +1?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna try to make a potion. Everyone, let's see if I'm cursed with these as well.
A 9. That means that something's gone wrong. What potion were you trying to make?
The Pepper Up potion, which is supposed to cure the common cold, warm up the recipient, and steam would emit from their ears for hours.
Yeah, this is the pepper up potion. Pepper up potion, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't actually cure the cold at all. It just kind of makes them feel warm. Less practical.
Yeah. You can
Just
you can make
cozy.
you can make a note.
Okay.
Pepper up potion, kind of.
Okay, thank you.
Who are you, and where can people find you?
Yeah, I forgot. Who am I? How much time do you have? Who are any of us, really? What is existence?
I think this episode might have annihilated the cast, everybody.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. Hi. I'm... Oh my god.
Did you just see the group chat?
The internet was a mistake. I'm gonna close my eyes for my outro because I can't look at the filth that they're sharing while I'm doing this. Hi, I'm Nega Oryx. I'm a streamer, voice actor, host, and tabletop RPG player. Tomorrow I'm going to be guesting on a D&D stream, which is going to be fun. You can find the details on my Twitter. And then I have other cool announcements coming soon, so come say hi sometimes. I play a lot of single-player story-driven games. I'm doing my first playthrough of The Outer Worlds right now, playing a character with 0 intelligence who doesn't hesitate to make very brutal, bloody decisions. It's been a chaotic adventure so far. Can I look yet? Are you done?
Nope.
Oh, God. Okay. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, Ned. Zagatagas.
I'm actually going to do a potion for my downtime. It's a first year potion.
Good luck.
So it's a +2 forward, which should be helpful.
13. Yes. What potion were you making?
I shall whisper you where.
Okay.
But hi everyone, I am Zagonicus. I played Alex for you today. I've seen a whole bunch of people coming to the Discord from either the YouTube or from the podcast version, and it's been so awesome to see people just finding the show and catching up. People finally, if you're new here, if it's your first time live, hi, hello, we're glad to have you. There is a whole bunch of people in the Discord looking to play Witchcraft and Wizardry, which is awesome. It feels so cool to be part of something that makes people want to also do it. So if you also want to play it, then hop into Discord and find some of those people and get together and have your own magical madness like we do. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, buddy. Last but not least, Colo.
Alright, I'm gonna try and get myself together enough to do this shout out. I just need to say, there's no way that I can even possibly try and describe even a hint of the chaos that has gone on in the Swap group chat today during this show. I think we've all learned quite a lot about each other.
The group chat is just a trust exercise.
And no one trusts Murgles anymore after today.
I'm sorry.
Don't
what
pretend
did
like
I
you haven't
do?
taken the most hilarious pictures and put them in that group chat to ruin
Excuse
everyone.
me. Oh, I'm sorry that I brought you joy and entertainment. All right, you're
While
right.
they're trying to do stuff, yes.
It brings me joy and entertainment when they're trying to do stuff. So,
I'd like. I'm so sorry. I think I'll just maybe do some social activities. Let's do that. That's a good idea. Heart, which I have no bonus in. I'm sure this will go fine. Yeah. Right.
Social activities did not go so well. Shocker.
Yeah, I think just the beginning of the day has carried on throughout the entire day. I haven't got a clue how to handle myself socially, and neither of us Maisie Skylar, so we've got that in common. I am Colo. Hello. Do I need to do anything else work for Maisie? I don't think so. Hi. I'm sorry. I'm done.
okay, so what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna go follow Hello, it's Colo. On Mondays, she streams Mass Effect. She also
up on
streams throughout the
YouTube.
week. It's up on YouTube, so it goes out on Mondays, and then on Wednesdays the YouTube video goes out. So watch it twice on Twitch and YouTube. What are you doing with your life?
Such a magical place.
It's a gotta guess. Thank you, Murgcolo. I'm Wax Steven. I've been your Headmaster of Doom. I dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Much love to you, chat. Thank you all for the love and the support. and all of the interest in the system is really it can be like overwhelmingly awesome. To have people play something that I worked really hard on for a long time, and I've gotten to share with this wonderful cast, and just seeing all the people that are like looking for groups and stuff of Witchcraft and Wizardry on the Discord is fantastic. So thank you so much for playing my game and playing in this setting and world with us. I appreciate you. And thank you so much to the Godicus. Thank you, Nega Orcs. Thank you, Murgles. Thank you, Luxie. Thank you, Colo, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. We just started a new show here on Table Story called Faint Dawn. Guests DM'd by Domestic Dan. It's Blades in the Dark, and it's on Sunday, so hopefully you'll come check that out. There's also been a new teaser going around as well. If you haven't missed that, I'm going to be playing that right after we're done here. So make sure you check out what that's about. It's on the YouTube as well, if that's easier for you to look at. And tomorrow, I'm going to be doing my TTRPG design stream. Whack Designs a TTRPG, making an Isekai TTRPG. If you're curious about how that's done and all the stuff that goes on for that, come check it out. It's been a really great experience that I've been sharing with chat. So come check it out. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. Bye-bye. Peace out.
Bye-bye.